What is up, YouTube? This is Alex here from Team Poly Swag, and I have here one of my favorite new decks. Well, new to me, not new to the TCG world. This is Jeremy Maron's Queendom deck. His list that he won Worlds with in 2005, and the 2005 format is definitely one of my favorites because of just how different the decks are compared to the decks that we build today. If you look at this table, you can't even barely tell that there's 60 cards, because, I mean, you see over in the corner there's 13 supporters and 3 balls, those great balls, and there's just a lot of consistency, and there's not all the text and stuff that we play nowadays. So we'll start over here with these Nido Queens. Got a 4-3-4 line of Nido Queen, which has Toxic. We'll zoom in here. Toxic, poison the defending Pokemon, put 2 damage counters on them between turns, and which is very easy to power up with the 6 grass energy in the deck, or any of the double rainbow energy as well. And Power Lariat for fighting, and 2 colorless energy does 40 plus 10 for each evolved Pokemon you have in play, which is very easy to get out, very fast, very hard hitting, and just a beast in the format. We got a 3-2-3 line of Pidgeot. Now, most decks use probably usually a 2-1-2 line of Pidgeot. You use Quick Search, search your deck for any card and put it in your hand. But even if you had multiple Pidgeots out on the field, you couldn't use them both in one turn. You could only use Quick Search once. And then, surprisingly, Clutch was used a lot in this deck. 40 damage, the defending Pokemon can't retreat until the end of your opponent's next turn. So you'd use this Nido Queen, you'd poison them with Toxic sometimes. Then you would bring up your Pidgeot, use Clutch, and they couldn't retreat, so they'd keep taking that poison damage, which is very powerful. And then Milotic. This was a surprise little tech, probably the only real tech in the deck. And you would play down the Feebas, which only has 30 HP, so it's very weak. But you'd play down the Feebas, you'd play Rare Candy, you'd play your Milotic, and it would use Healing Shower, remove all damage counters from all Pokemon, excluding EXs, which is actually a big deal in the format. So when your Pokemon got damaged, you could go Feebas, Rare Candy, Milotic. Ooh, let's get some focus. There we go. And then the other card in that combo would be this Mr. Briney's Compassion to pick it up, and you could do it again later in the game. And since you have 3 of these stage 1s and 2 of these stage 2s, you wouldn't need you could use some of the Rare Candies on your Milotic line instead of using them on your stage 2s like we're used to in this format. Wouldn't even play the stage 1s in this format. And then the big thing about this deck was all about consistency. 4 Celio's Networks, 4 Copycats because people's hands would get big, 2 Steven's Advice, 2 Rocket's Admin, which is shuffle your hand in your deck, draw as many cards for every prize card you have left, which was it's been reprinted as N in our format, and it's a huge comeback card, and it was used even more back in the day. Not even more. It's probably about used the same. And, but so you do stuff like Celio's Network, and you'd really want to get out this Pidgeot, and once you got Quick Search going, you could search your deck for whatever card you needed every turn. Got 4 Desert Ruins, because Stadium Wars was a big deal back then, and you'd place a damage counter on all of your opponent's EX Pokemon that have 100 HP or more, so that would really help your damage add up, because with Poison, with this Toxic, with Poison, you'd be doing 30 damage in between turns to all of your, to your opponents. If your opponent had an active EX Pokemon, you'd be doing 30 damage between turns. 3 Great Balls, search your deck for a basic Pokemon and put it on your bench. Just pretty good search. 4 Rare Candies, just because that was how you get out that Milotic tech especially, and then how you'd power up your stage 2 sometimes, or load them up, whatever. 4 Double Rainbow Energies. They count as 2 Rainbow Energies. They can only be attached to evolved Pokemon, but they make your attacks do 10 less damage, which was not a big deal. You're already doing damage with Desert Ruins and Toxic sometimes. So 3 Heal Energy, which could be used for we'll just take a damage counter. With 1 damage counter in all special conditions when you attach to one of your Pokemon. So that just had situational usefulness. And then 6 Grass and 2 Fighting to help power up Nido Queen's attacks, and sometimes even Pidgeots if you needed to. Alright. So, we'll just talk about a little bit of news. I should have my Medicham EX deck completed in the near future. I only need 3 more cards for it, and they should be coming in probably tomorrow, so I'll put that video up if I get them. We're going to be doing a little feature of the decks in the current format in the near future, as a good way to help some of you guys. If you guys are going to go to the national tournament, going to the national championships, we're going to put up some videos of standard deck lists for like Plasma, Darkrai, and those kind of decks, if you want to see how that works. And then go join the raffle. I added a 3rd prize, so you got one more chance to win, and that will be drawn on Friday. So alright guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. See ya.